Alright, what's up everybody? It's BeginTheUprising here. This is going to be card of the week for March 7th of 2011. I don't have my mat busted out right here because I just got home and I realized that my girlfriend, the idiot that she is, she deleted my card of the week episode that I have already recorded, and I was going to put it up, but she deleted it. So this is actually going to be a redo. So I'm not going to have my mat spread out for you guys. I'm actually on her bed right now, and I've been playing this. I just got this. Yes, sir. So I'm going to put a lot of hours into that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the card out of my book. But this week's card of the week is going to be Dark Simorgh. Let me grab this for you guys. Come on now. Don't be dumb. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Dark Simorgh. For those of you who don't know, it is a dark 7-star. Came out of Stars Overdrive as a secret. It's a winged beast with 2700 attack and 1000 defense, and its effect is while this card is face up on the field, its attribute is also treated as wind. You can remove from play one dark monster and one wind monster from your graveyard to special summon this card from your hand. You can remove from play one dark monster and one wind monster from your hand to special summon this card from the graveyard. Your opponent cannot set any cards on the field whatsoever. Anything on the field. The last sentence is a very devastating effect for any game, any deck really. Let's see. I have some notes that I wanted to point out right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just look through those notes. Why I made this card of the week is because I think that Chaos Plants is going to be a really heavy deck that is going to see a lot of play in this format, and this is actually a very good tech for Chaos Plants because you need to remove a dark and a wind, which is easy to do because their wind targets can be like obviously are going to be Debris Dragon, which they're obviously going to be running. Debris Dragon, whenever Debris Dragon is in the grave or something like that, or if it's in your hand. Spore is another great choice because it's always going to be in the graveyard. You use its effect from the graveyard to pump up its level, and then whenever you sink it off, it's pretty much useless after that point. So then you can use it as a win target for Simorgh to bring it out from your hand. And then another one that it might not see as much play is Quick Draw Synchron. A lot of Chaos Plant decks, I don't know if they're running Quick Draw Synchron, I'm actually not sure. But for those of you who are running Quick Draw Synchron in your Chaos Plant decks, it is another win target for Simorgh. And I forgot to mention that it's going to be fairly easy to remove from play a wind and a dark from your graveyard because Chaos Plants are running 3 Rykos, because Ryko is one of their main light targets for Chaos Whisperer. So it's not going to be all that hard to empty darks and winds into the grave to summon Dark Simorgh. Let's see, and then we got the wind targets, and we got the dark targets. Doppel Warrior is going to be another famous thing. It's like our New Age Dandelion because whenever it's used as synchro material, you get 2 Doppel tokens on the field. People might be using this in the Chaos Plant decks because mainly what everyone did before was to just grab back Dandelion just to synchro with it and just spam tokens. I don't think you can really spam Doppel Warrior tokens as fast as you did Dandelion tokens, but it still gives you the 2 tokens, and it's a dark target for Simorgh. Sanguine searches out for pretty much anything in the deck, I believe. So Simorgh, you can use Sanguine as a Simorgh target whenever it comes to it, if you really want to. Mystic Tomato helps you bring out your plants faster. I'm not really sure about. I think Mystic Tomato brings out a dark monster, 1500 attack or less. Yeah, so just other than that, that's another dark target for Simorgh, as well as it's a plant, and extra Chaos Sorcerers whenever you mill those. If you don't want to use those, you can use those, as well as Spirit Reaper if people are using those, and Caius. Caius might see not as much play because you can't really spam Dandelion tokens as fast as you could whenever Dandelion was at 2. So a lot of Chaos Plant decks might drop their Caius count down to 1, maybe 2, but no more 3 Caius, in my opinion. But the reason why I made this card of the week is because it's absolutely amazing. Your opponent cannot set cards. Most of you already know that they made some more lockdown decks back in the day whenever Simorgh was like a $40 card. I mean, it's still pushing 20 or 30 25 to 30. And I mean, it's good for like Dark Soul sets because I mean, always they're gonna set their Dark Soul, and then hopefully you attack into it, then they get the free search. So this way they're gonna have to summon it, and then you can attack into it, and it does a lot of damage that way. They can't do that. They can't set their E-calls and stuff. They can't set any spells and traps, and any monsters. Lightsworn players and Quick Draw or Chaos Plant players, you can't set any Rykos. You can't set any hamsters. So it makes Rykos and hamsters irrelevant at that point. Spy sets against the GK matchup. GKs, they always set their spies, and then they always flip their spy to get their descendant play off. So I mean, they can't set spies. So at that point, spy becomes irrelevant. And everyone knows Simorgh for being very aggressive because your opponent can't set anything on the field, no matter what it is. Forces game-breaking cards early game, like Dark Hole. Maybe like if they run Smashings as a tech or something like that, or Fissures or something. It pretty much forces like a Dark Hole or something. Or I mean, if you fall into it, it might run into a Mirror Force. It pretty much baits out game-changing cards early because they don't want Simorgh on the field. And then another good thing is you can tribute 2 monsters to tribute summon it. You can normal summon it, and it can also be brought out through Reborn and Call the Haunted. So let's just say if you mill 3 from your Raikou mill and you mill Simorgh, you can just Call the Haunted or Reborn Simorgh, and then you don't have to remove anything on your graveyard or in your hand, and you got a free Simorgh on your side of the field, which your opponent is gonna have to Warning, Judgment, or probably Bottomless or something like that. But this is going to be card of the week for March 7th, and it's going to be Dark Simorgh. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I do have another episode with my girlfriend. She's going to be featuring in it. It's not really an episode. It's not really something that I'm going to be putting up on my channel often. It's just something that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, just for, like, I don't know, whatever stuff. I'll tell you in that video if you guys watch it. But like I said, this is going to be card of the week for March 7th of 2011. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, guys.